J'espère que vous allez bien, ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas fait une vidéo et là il fallait que je revienne pour vous faire une petite présentation de produits que j'utilise pour faire mes babys. Bon, j'utilisais les cires de la marque Red One, mais au final c'est une catastrophe. Enfin en tout cas moi je n'aime pas l'effet que ça laisse sur les cheveux, donc que ce soit sur mes cheveux, sur les cheveux de mes clientes, c'était plus possible. C'est bon, on est passé à un autre niveau, hein. J'ai pris toutes les couleurs carrément. Les senteurs elles sont incroyables, donc c'est de la marque Canis Wonder Age. Franchement, trop bien. Ça ne laisse aucun effet blanc, aucun résidu bizarre. Il n'y a pas d'effet carton. Franchement, ça passe tout seul. Comme d'habitude, j'utilise ma petite brosse à baby hair. Vous voyez, j'en prélève un tout petit peu. Et ensuite, on plaque. Et ça se fait tout seul. Ça tient toute la journée. Mais si vous voulez que ça tienne encore un petit peu plus, je vais vous présenter un petit spray que j'utilise aussi. Je me sens bien quand je l'ai fait, je me sens bien quand je ne l'ai fait pas. Donc après, chacune est libre de faire comme elle veut. Pour celles qui souhaitent que ça tienne encore plus, n'hésitez pas à utiliser un spray de ce style. Donc moi, celui que j'utilise, c'est celui-là. C'est de la marque Soft and Free. Pour celles qui les font comme moi, n'hésitez pas à partager vos produits chouchous. Et n'oubliez pas aussi d'enlever le produit le soir où vous faites vos babyères, de masser la zone avec l'huile de votre choix parce que c'est une zone très fragile et qu'il faut en prendre soin. Voilà, on se dit à plus tard, à bientôt pour une prochaine vidéo. Bye bye.
Okay, now let me show y'all a long layer cut. Now her hair is all even. You can't tell, but she has some splits that we need to get rid of. And instead of doing a big chop, we're going to do some deep, long layers. When people see me do long layers, they get kind of confused and feel like I'm cutting way too much. This is how you create long layers. Long layers just create volume, but it does not take away from the length at the bottom. So it makes the hair appear fuller for people that has thinner textured hair. I call it Victoria's Secret hair because I love a good layer. But layers is a good way to cut out some of the splits that has traveled up the hair shaft if you don't want to cut all of your hair off. In her case, that's what we did. She actually wanted a bob cut, and I wouldn't let her do that. I said, let's just do these layers. And now she's happy that she kept the hair. But it did feel very crunchy before that. I told y'all the silk press disguise thing, so it looked good. But now she's actually retaining healthy length. Her hair was growing, but she wasn't retaining. It was real crunchy and splitting up the shaft. Now that we did the layers and cut majority of all the splits off, she's retaining healthy length. Her hair is flourishing. She no longer feel that crunch at the bottom, and it looks amazing. We use the full. I'm about to say that. Then I'm about to do one like that. Damn, I'm waiting. Shine. Now she's on a routine and loving her results. So don't count out long layers if you need to do a cut, but you're not ready for a big chop.
Curly hair, wavy hair, or semi-textured hair, then this video is for you. I'm going to be going through my full in-depth curly hair routine start to finish. Let's go. You want to start off with your hair freshly washed, deep conditioned, detangled. You also want to start off with soaking wet hair. A spray bottle is going to be your best friend throughout your curly hair routine. I'm going to keep spraying my hair until it is back soaking wet. Now that my hair is soaking wet, I'm just going to roughly section my hair off into 3 sections, and you can work in more or less sections depending on the thickness of your hair. I love starting off with a hair oil. I really like this one from K18. This is their molecular repair hair oil. A tiny bit. They just focus it on the ends of my hair. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of leave-in conditioner. This one is from Mayel. This is their pomegranate honey leave-in conditioner. That much. Work that into this section of my hair. Going in with my absolute favorite brush ever for definition. This is the Denman brush, and work in even smaller sections, and this really helps to get my curls super defined. Brush away from my scalp, and after that I scrunch. Hear that sound? You want to hear that sound. That's how you know you're doing it right. To finish off this section, I am going to go in with my absolute favorite mousse. This is Mousse Def's Texture Foam. I use quite a bit of this. I like a lot of hold, so I'm gonna apply it over and then scrunch. We're gonna go ahead and do these 2 sections the same exact way. We're gonna wait about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go ahead and diffuse. Time to diffuse. Starting off on warm heat on the low setting, hover the diffuser over our head. Trying to get the roots of my hair as dry as possible. Very slowly, I just start kind of cupping sections of my hair. I just hold a small section of my hair in there for a few seconds. I'm gonna be really gentle, especially when your hair is more wet. Now that my hair is about 35% of the way dry, I like to flip my hair over and diffuse my hair upside down. It can definitely get a little annoying, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. This is what my hair is looking like, not the final product. I'm gonna go ahead and fluff my hair a little bit so I can give myself more volume. Fluff at the roots, fluff a little bit more. That is basically it. I feel like I have finally mastered my curly hair routine. This routine is actually gonna last me like 7 days. This is just day 1 hair. Let me know what you think and let me know if you end up trying my curly hair routine.
But I am back with another tutorial, and this time it's going to be kind of different. So I'm going to show you how I achieve a ponytail with a client that has really thick and long hair. I always do like a initial pack, if that makes any sense. So I've just packed this small section of her hair, getting it as flat as possible. I've sprayed some Got To Be on it. For me, this personally makes it so much easier packing someone with really full and thick hair. You can see now I'm starting to pull the rest of the hair into a ponytail, and it's just not as full, if that makes any sense. It also kind of creates the height of where the ponytail is going to be. So I'm just going in with my Got To Be, then I'll use my edge brush. I use both sides, the bristle and the comb the product through, brush it through, and then I dry. I literally repeat this process around the whole entire head. As you can see, I'm only doing the back section of her hair. I prefer working in sections just because it enables me to, get their hair really sleek and flat, especially when the client has loads of hair. So I'm just going to repeat this process, and yeah. So you're most probably thinking, why is this girl repacking the hair? So what I like to do is I've sleeked the top half. I've got it dry, nice and flat, but I haven't touched the bottom half at all. Repacking it allows me just to brush that bottom half up into their hair and get it as flat as possible, and then go in with the Got To Be and dry it. I don't know if this is making sense, but you can literally see what I'm doing, so I feel like you guys should kind of understand the method to my madness. I personally just feel like working in sections just creates such a sleeker look. It might take a bit longer, but trust me, it's worth it. I've now moved on to the front half of the hair, again still working in sections, taking my time as per usual. So even though this front half is a small section, I'm still working in sections. I've sprayed the Got To Be in the front of the hair, and I've dried that bit, and then now I'm doing the same at this section. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. I'm literally just working in sections and just taking my time. And then drying. Like, the drying of the hair is like the most important part, because if you take too long, the hair will begin to wave up and look really like squiggly and crunchy, and it's just not it. I actually didn't get any pictures of the final look, but it looked really, really nice. So now I'm just doing the fringe part. She wanted some tracks added into her hair just to make it a lot longer. I'm just using bonding glue and gluing the tracks into her hair. I think we did like four or five small little tracks. Her hair's already full, so this literally was just for length. She was getting her hair done for prom, like, we were so excited, and then I finished installing all of the hair. Time to curl the hair now. The hair's not curling. Guys, please make sure you're not buying synthetic hair, especially when you want like a style to be done, because you can't achieve the best look. Like, the way the hair became so limp and just like lifeless, it was so upsetting, but it still came out really nice. I really wished I continued filming so you guys can see the finished look, because it actually looks so nice, but curls would have just given it that prom finish.
I don't give it.